What's going on, winners? It's your boy Loso 2.0. And today we're going to talk about one of the greatest fears of entrepreneurs and salespeople and how to overcome that. But before we get started with that, let's just do some housekeeping things. You can follow me on all my social media platforms at Carlos J. Henry Wins with AZ.com. On there, you can also apply to be on my podcast in order to drop some gems, talk about your journey, and win a free gift. You can also subscribe to my newsletter, which is when you get another free gift. And also, you can get monthly newsletters mailed to your house, teaching you how to effectively communicate and hold yourself accountable in order to achieve all of your goals in a quarter at a time. You can also purchase a copy of my Winner's Win book, which is a starting guide for success, and then get introduced into my world so you can learn a little bit more about me. And then you can also apply to work with me personally for my marketing done for you services, where I help startup businesses maximize their own traffic without the use of advertisements to make sure that they buy everything you offer, stay with you for a lifetime, and refer everyone to you like a diehard cult member. Now, let's get started with the biggest fear of entrepreneurs. This is the biggest fear of entrepreneurs and salespeople, and that is the fear of closing the sale. I know that sounds absolutely insane, but a lot of people are afraid to actually close the sale, to be honest with you. And it's crazy how it works, but it's true though. They don't want to. It was that quote, like it was saying that Coach Carter said, right? So a lot of people are just a fear of rejection. Honestly, that's really what it goes down to, right? The fear of rejection. You are afraid that the person that you were talking to is going to say no, honestly. And that's okay. A lot of people are afraid of the word no, but the word no to me means opportunity. Someone told you no now, that gets you one step closer to the yes, which I talked about before. But so much people are afraid of it. Now, I can be afraid of it for a lot, like a whole bunch of reasons. One reason could be the fact that they're afraid because they feel like what they're selling isn't worth enough. They could be afraid that they're not the person for the job. That's the only two things I could think of why you would be afraid to sell something. First of all, if you think it's not worth enough, add more value into it, add more things into it to make it valuable. And you should practice saying the price too. Literally get a camera, put it in front of you, just like I'm doing right now with this talk, and literally speak to this camera. Yes, so what I'm offering today is this, to and a third, and it'll be $100 a month. Get comfortable saying it, $100 a month. Or your bill will be about 320, or about 300 a month, or $700 a month, 500, 1,000. Get used to it. How do you feel when you say 1,000? It'll be about $1,000. How does that make you feel? Get used to saying it. That's the reason for it. You're not used to saying the price of something, so it makes you afraid. So you're afraid to say. You're really afraid to close a sale. This is the number one fear of entrepreneurs. Now, to overcome this fear is simply by doing it more. And you can offer something that you really don't want to buy. So let's say your worthwhile end offer is really $3,000 a month. First, sell them something smaller for maybe like $100 a month or $300 a month. Offer that first. Get used to offering that first, so that you can get a little bit more used to. You can qualify them as the buyer first when you do actually do that, because you're not going to be afraid anymore. It's just literally just sit there and go, okay, this will be $300 a month. See if they go with it. Test it out. As they get more into your world and stuff, okay, cool, boom. Now you can upsell them to the $3,000 a month one, or $3,000 over 3 months, or 15,000 over the year, or whatever your thing is. But it really starts with first closing the sale is going to simply come by practice, by continuing to repeat it, and trying to sell smaller things first and work your way up to that other thing. Now, if you feel like you're not the person for the job, that's imposter syndrome. I'm here to let you know you are. People pay for information. If you know more, in the land of the blind, the one-eyed man is king. If you know more information than they do, you are qualified already for it, because they don't know this information. You're giving them this information. You're giving them this product or service that's going to help them. If you know more than them, you should not feel afraid. I don't care what it is. You should start immediately, whatever it is, you start immediately doing it. You should start selling it, because if you sell it, they need it. And then you're teaching them. And as well, like I said, if you know more than they do it. And you can continue to perfect your craft as you keep going on and on and on. You don't have to sit here and wait for to perfect your craft in order to start selling something. So that's really all I have for you guys today, man. I want you guys to keep killing the day. Winners win, losers lose, and you pray for success like this. 2.0 out.